you all being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. This is my 10 o'clock live. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. And we're going to talk about how to go live specifically on TikTok. And then I integrate a little bit of YouTube. So I want to make sure you guys are also growing in both places. So we talk all things live streaming here. Thank you so much for joining. If you are new to my room, say hello in the chat so we can connect. Feel free to chime in, connect with a lady, and make sure that you are liking the live. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're doing the likes. Give me a thumbs up. That's how you like the live. And if you haven't done also, if you haven't done it so, if you haven't done so already, click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And then I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern every day. And so I come here first on YouTube to connect with you all. And then I will skedaddle. I'm going to go over onto those TikTok streets and connect with folks over there because this will become a playlist and you can come back and watch it. You can go through the live feed and see all the videos that are uploaded. I'm doing better with trying to get thumbnails and just elevate the page. So feel free to come in, ask questions. I'm happy to answer questions for you all. That is my goal. That's what I'm doing here. I am trying to build this out to be something very special. So feel free to come in and ask questions, friends. All right. So in the meantime, like I said, we're going to go over to these TikTok streets. We're going to get over there very soon and chat over there. You guys will see in real time all the communication that's going to happen. So I'm happy to get going and answer questions for you all. And then as time goes on, we'll see more communication, more engagement. So this is what it's all about. You are building, okay? I don't want you guys to forget that you are building something very special. In the meantime, if you're new to my room, put new in the chat. Let me know where you're from, where you are joining us from, and let me know where you are joining from. And I'm happy to answer questions as well to make sure we are growing and connecting. So feel free to come in and ask questions. All right, my dear friends, thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa. If you're new to me, put new in the chat. Say hello. Let's get going. We're going to get to building community. And if you have not done so already, go ahead and click that thumbs up. Click the subscriber button, subscribe to the channel, as well as click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And I will have to say right now, this is like a special day for me. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets, but it's a special day. I'm going to talk about the fact that I'm actually sitting here from a TikTok perspective, because we're going to stream on TikTok. I co stream there every day. Um, from a TikTok perspective, we're celebrating my year and a half of going live every day and twice a day, most days. So I'm really excited about that. It's like a sweet celebration, a recognition that hey, you just get started, you can do anything. All right. So that's kind of the message, the reminder of the day of the week. And so I'm just sharing that. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Those who are coming in and you're being focused and kind and saying hello without saying something inappropriate, not on topic. I appreciate you all chiming in. So again, this is my 10 o'clock live. I go live twice a day. So I'll be back at 4, but I'm here right now. I hear up. I'm here right now. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining me. We're going to get over on the TikTok streets in just a few seconds. I want to make sure that I set up my screen, but I so appreciate you all being here. Like I said, I start here first as a way to engage the audience, connect, get my stream going, and then I will co-stream. So the mic's here for you all. I'm gonna co-stream. You guys are gonna see me in real time. Go over on TikTok where we're gonna talk a little bit about the platform is a little bit more dynamic than YouTube. And so we talk about that, talk about how to engage, how to get started. It's actually a faster road to monetization on YouTube. TikTok is a little slower of a climb. So I tell people, you got to go, you got to grind it out, you got to continue to build, but you got to make sure that you're doing the things on YouTube so you can also grow. So YouTube is important. And so I'm just now getting to the point of monetization. I wish I would have started a month ago with my ads on my live streams. And so I turned that feature on last week. I think it's been now a good 10 days, and I've seen growth already. I've seen growth. So I'm here to win. I'm here to keep going. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue to show myself, show up. I'm going to optimize some of my old videos and make sure that that content is searchable, discoverable. But that's the goal. You keep going, you keep learning, you refine, and you don't have to do it one way particularly. Just get started. I mean, you can figure things out as you go. All right. Thank you all for being here. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a creator network on TikTok, so I help people go live. It's a free program, so I offer that. And I also am a digital marketing strategist, so I help people with growing their online business. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm happy to answer questions. In the meantime, if you have not liked the live, give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. You guys are going to see me transition over to TikTok really quickly. I say the keywords that matter to my live stream. So that's what you're about to hear me say. TikTok live, TikTok live, live streaming tips, how to go live streaming tips for beginners. Beginners go live, how to go live on TikTok, live streaming tips, helping people go live with confidence and ease. 5 tips to go live, things you must do, beginner friendly tips, how to go live on TikTok. We are talking TikTok live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions on how to go live. So you guys are hearing me say the questions that matter. Thank you all for coming in. Zeta, welcome to the room. Others coming to the room. Thank you so much for flying in. I appreciate you all. I'm sharing out my live. I'm going to get going in just a few minutes. Appreciate you all coming through, supporting the live stream. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you all being here. Uh, and thank you so much for that daily heart. Me 1 second, I'm putting my 0.5 year. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for joining. We are celebrating. This is kind of a celebration year. I appreciate you all coming in. A celebration. It's a milestone. Maybe I should say that. Thank you all who are coming in. Thank you for the daily heart. Me, Soda, welcome to the room. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Kim Love Jones, I appreciate that. Hey, Night Nurse, welcome to the room. Thank you for reposting, sending that rose. Sherry, thank you for that heart me. I appreciate your friend. Thank you all coming in. Thank you, Soda, for the daily heart me. You know what though? You know what? My spidey senses is telling me TikTok is going to give me the heart me for the flash go. Thank you for being the title gifter of the hand hearts. Appreciate that, friend. I think my spidey senses is saying TikTok's like, it's gonna be a heart me morning. Victoria, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you, Soda, for the hand hearts. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for your support. Night Nurse, thank you so much. You said heart me, yes. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for the support. Those on the YT streams, I appreciate you all being here as well. Feel free to give me a thumbs up to like the live. Thank you, Sherry, for the cherries. Look at you, Sherry Cherry. That's your signature gift. I love that. If it wasn't, now it's your signature gift. I love that. Thank you so much, everybody. We are liking the live. We're going to get our likes going. We do that early engagement. Thank you, friends from the YT. We are doing that early engagement to get the taps up to let TikTok know we are engaging. We like what we're experiencing. It has the hearts flowing. So the tapping on the screen is the early activation of your live. So we're at 2.2 likes and we're 2 minutes in. We try to get 10K likes in 10 minutes. So that's the goal. Nurse got her community gift this morning. I was so excited. Oh, she has a community gift now? Nice. Hey, Jana, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you know what? I wonder what they told her when they gave it to her. I don't know what the process is, and people have asked that. Like, how do you get it? Let me put my board up. I didn't put that up yet. I think I'm gonna do this board today. This is the board I'm gonna use for now. I was gonna save my board. I was gonna do shoppable. I have another board for shoppable I created. Hey, how you doing, Patrice? Welcome to the room, friend. Janae, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. I think I saw Elle come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all who are coming in. Allie, thank you for that. Heart me, Yolanda, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, friends. I appreciate y'all being here. I didn't do anything special. Thank you, friends on the YT. I didn't do anything special today. Braxton's welcome to the room. But I do want to recognize and acknowledge that this is a kind of a celebration morning for me. This is a live where I'm like, you know what, girl, you've been here for a year and a half on TikTok. Lady E, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is it? Why ought me? Let me know if I said that right. Welcome to the room. Yeah, you know what? Because I have to acknowledge that. I tell you guys all the time, acknowledge the small things, the big things, all of it. And I'm so if I think about this, I did not have this on my bingo card. I say it all the time in 2025, in 2026, that I would be on TikTok doing all things TikTok every day, twice a day. Good morning, Doc. How do you use the filter and post the boards? How do you use the filter and post the boards? Yeah, boards are important. And I would say I I think what's happening, I guess I need to maybe touch base with you. Maybe you and I can meet because I wonder how you're doing your filter. Are you doing an effect? Because this is the effect I'm using. So I'm using a heart gesture. So I'm using this effect. I do have the enhance features turned on too. So it's the combination of this effect and enhance. That's the only thing I'm using. So this effect doesn't impact the board. But I do know there are certain effects that do. You can't have them on at the same time. So I think it may be just the fact that I'm using this one and I do the enhanced features between the two of those. That's what I'm using. Now, could I do more? Absolutely. Absolutely. Could I use a little bit more extra? Oh, yes, of course I could, of course. Um, but yeah, I think it's the combination. So I wonder if you're not using the enhance, you're using just straight effects. Maybe that's what's happening. Um, Everybody coming into the room, I appreciate you all being here. Zeta, thank you for that daily heart. Me, others coming in, I appreciate you all. We're at 8.3K likes. You said yes. Yeah, you might be using like a makeup effect or something else. I think you're using maybe, and it doesn't like the board, the combination doesn't work. But this, when I do the heart gesture, it works. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. So try enhance and then try another effect and see if you get what you need. Yeah. Hey, friend, thank you so much. Gina, and welcome to the room. Others coming in, I appreciate you all. We're 6 minutes in. We're almost at the 10K likes. Thank you all. Zeta, look at you, friend, up in that live goal. I appreciate the support. I was muted doing the live after someone came in, and I do not know how to unmute. Divine expression. You were muted as a viewer? Like if I was to mute you, or you're saying you were the live host? Let me know what you mean by that. As the live host or the viewer? Let me know what you're referring to. Okay, enhance and effect. Yeah, enhance and effect. Heart gesture in particular is the one I use. I need to get these 5 things. You need to get 5 things, Tiffany. I got you, friend. I know. Live host. So you were the live host and you can't talk. You don't know how to unmute. Your sound isn't coming out. Is that what you're saying? The only thing I can say is go to your 3 dots and make sure your microphone isn't muted. So, for example, the way they changed the 3 dots, they changed where it used to say mute the mic. Now it's symbols at the top. So if you click your 3 dots, you see the symbols at the top. I'm going to mute my microphone so you can see it. So when I say mute microphone, my microphone, it has it tagged at the bottom here. So it's tagged at the bottom. I don't know if you, yeah. So it's tagged at the bottom that says microphone muted. So I don't know if that's what you did. Let me know if that's what you did. But my microphone was just muted. You heard me talking. You couldn't hear me, and it was tagged at the bottom, and then I just unmuted it. I can press it right there and unmute. So I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Otherwise, It might be your phone. It might be your device. Good morning. How you doing, creative? I love that. So I'm so new. B3 new. Look at you. Where's my sound effects? B3 new. Congratulations. Hey, Flourish. Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday you were old. Goodbye to B4. I love that. Look at you, Fred. Congratulations. I don't know, I couldn't figure it out and had to end it early. Okay, yes. So it might have been the microphone just simply muted and you were doing a regular live, I'm assuming. Everyone coming in, I appreciate you all joining. I was saying this is kind of a celebratory live. Now, I don't look like I'm celebrating as much, do I? I'm celebrating. I am celebrating. Thank you so much, Felicia. Welcome to the room. My new friends, come on in. Um, Thank you, friends on the YT. And so they changed the gift gallery yesterday. I heard, let me look at this gift gallery. I heard TikTok and its nonsense going on. I'm gonna do a screenshot, guys. Let me screenshot this page. Okay, so I just did a screenshot. So apparently, so it looks the same for me now, but I guess if you advance throughout the week, maybe there is a change to the gallery that happens. I think that's the way I understood it. There's a A4 and 5 now. Oh, there's a A4 and 5. Okay. Okay. I have to go back and read through it then. Oh, okay. Okay. TikTok said, hey, we're gonna add another layer to this. I don't know why it was just 3, 2, 1 anyway. I didn't get it no way. So TikTok, thank you for making it make sense. I appreciate that, TikTok. You do well. But yeah, I didn't understand why they didn't have 8, 4 and 5 anyway. Um, so yeah, yay, TikTok. Um, with that being said, I'm assuming it just makes it a little bit more interesting and competitive when it comes to as you're growing in the A leagues. So you got more ladders to climb, which is fine, which is totally fine. You know, I think it's for the best. Thank you so much, everybody. I heard it's something about too. If you league up, I have to read through it. If you league up throughout the week, you can now there's another league that's happening. If you level up during the week, your gallery changes then. Yes, that's it. Okay. Because that's what I would think I was just reading. As what I said, I got to take a screenshot. I'm gonna go back and look at it. I should have did it before I came live, but I will say this, I think it is a best practice and importance for you as you prepare to go live. Pay attention to your gift gallery. It is something you want to make sure that you are acknowledging. Um, Obviously, oh, I see, yeah. So really quickly, if you guys wanna do a quick look, the gift gallery, and it has it here too, is part of TikTok's way of, allowing people thank you so much for the money gun, allowing people to get, like, cemented, your name is there throughout the week unless somebody takes over your title. So it's another gameplay. And so some people will battle back and forth for, like, the roses, the TikTok Your Live, because um, oh, TikTok says 55% of my current audience hasn't followed. So y'all want to make sure y'all follow the live host. Y'all ain't follow the live host? Why did they give me a percentage, y'all? I was like, okay, TikTok. Thank you for that. Thank you for that soccer ball. I was like, look at TikTok. TikTok's like, 55%. 55% has not followed. So pay attention. Make sure you follow friends. All right. TikTok is telling all the business. They like, look here, ma'am, you doing all this information and these folks ain't followed you. Um, So make sure you follow the live host. So TikTok is telling on you guys. I tell you guys this all the time. TikTok is very transparent. We know who are the engagers. We know who aren't doing all the engagement. We can look to see. So why does it say follow the creator? You hadn't followed me, Soda. What happened? Wait a minute. Star, thank you for that. You leveled up. Soda, what just happened? TikTok tattletales. We wasn't following each other. Flourish, wait a minute. What is going on? TikTok, what you do? TikTok did it. This AI summer is right on point. They be listening. Wait a minute. You said I refreshed. Wait a minute. I was like, wait, I wanted to follow you again, so I refreshed. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Thank you for refreshing the friendship. I was like, what in the world? TikTok done unfollowed all my main fan club members. I was like, what is going on? All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for following the live host. You said it tells all our business. It does. TikTok is telling on us. Thank you so much for joining, friends. Okay, spent all last late night in gallery resets and got close to being all lit up. And what happened? Oh, you changed your name, Jaqua. Look at you. I looked. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, I know the face. Okay, I look. Who said Heather? I love it. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you, sweetie pie. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Thank you so much, SP. Welcome to the room. Now I hope you can explain what that does for me. What you mean? What does that mean? You were okay. Let me see. What are you saying? Yeah, you're missing two gifts. So you're D level gift gallery, and you are almost lit up, that's true, and you went to other people's galleries and lit up too. You or supported their galleries, I think. That's what I'm hearing. Others coming into the room, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Dr. J. Hey, I sent you a DM. Please check it out when you get a moment. I will after the live, friend. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you so much. Yes, Shaka was a struggle for the world. It was, friend. It was. It was. I love it though. Hey, I struggled every time you came in the room. I was like, Jaquan, Jackie. I did not say it correctly. Yes, my gallery changed as well. I was almost refreshed. Oh, it changes on Mondays. It does a reset. So that's what you experienced that. Yeah, exactly. So I will be an award of some sort if I get lit up. Oh, you're saying is there a award for it? No, just monetization purposes. I mean, it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Being into your lives and learning new things every day. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate that. Good morning, David. Welcome to the you said relationship. You said, "I love you." Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Okay, friends. He said, "I just had to blurt it out. I love you." Um, Look here, thank you all for the populars and the Dr. Lisa cares. I appreciate it. With that being said, the gift gallery. So we were talking about the gift gallery. It did change. So my new friends in the room. So I think Jana, you said the question about, what does it mean to get it all lit up? And then Heather, aka Jaqua, said, what happens if I get it lit up? So nothing. Nothing happened special. I spent more than I made, but still had fun. That's good. You wanna budget that and plan for that accordingly. I would say what you did this time, it was a good experience. You can kinda scale back and decide how you do that in the future. Yeah, thank you, friends. I appreciate you guys. Because what happens with the gift gallery is that so when you go throughout the week and those rooms you went into, and depending on what gift you gave, those rooms, your name is set as the title gifter. So if you look at my room so far, we have three gifts that are lit up. So Sweetie Pie did donuts, Allie did roses, Soda did the hand hearts. Roses typically becomes a battle because it's the least expensive gift in a gallery. B galleries are a little intimidating, so are A galleries. And so essentially, hey friends, I see you all. Kid, welcome to the room. How to search content. You talked yesterday. Did fitness search happen in regarding to bar? Let me know. Spiritual. I'm trying to follow you, friend. Regarding how to search content. You talked yesterday. Did fitness search happen in regular search bar? Yes, that's what I did it at, regular search bar. I did in the regular search bar, not creator search insights. That's what you saw. Hey, Halleck, good morning. Happy Pride Month. Welcome, friend. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you all. We are also celebrating happy 1.5 year anniversary to me. So I appreciate that. War of the Roses, yes. Was told that if you have it filled up, you get pushed out FYP. Yes. Yes, yes, because people are gifting. Keep that in mind. So people are gifting. Now, do you get pushed out all week long for the FYP? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. For that live, you might see a little bit of push. Gifting matters. Okay. Let me say that again. As much as y'all like, I don't need gifts, I don't want gifts, I don't care about gifts, gifting does matter to your live stream. It does matter that people are supporting your live stream, whether they're sending populars or they're lighting up your gallery. It does matter. All right. So you do see a surge when people are engaging in that way. Thank you so much for the heart me. Happy anniversary to you. Happy birthday to me. Hey, Braxton, happy birthday. Jack, can you tell us how long we've been live? In terms of the first day you went live, is that what you mean? Um, your first year, like your anniversary date? Yes. Who says that they don't care about gifts? I never got birthday presents. I love gifts. You know what? I get those people in this room that say that. We get people in the room. It's like, you know what? I'm just doing it for the community. It's like the Oscars. I'm just so happy I was nominated. But no, the gifting is great. That's what you want. Yes, our live anniversary. Love it. Love it. Okay. Yes, Holly Q, I could check that for you, friend. You said happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to our friend. Happy birthday to Braxton. Happy birthday. It's anniversary for me. It's a milestone day. That's bad luck. Tell them to stop saying that. I know that's right. I'm so lost on going live. Feel like I'm just be sitting there. Nobody gets what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you doing in your live? Tell me what you're doing, friend. Um, thanks, Team Gemini. Appreciate that. I am crying over here. TikTok reads all lit up. Say that again. Okay, it's creative. Reads all lit up, girl, as a high engagement. You are pushed out more people coming in. You are pushed out. I'm not saying you're not, what I'm equating that to, what I'm equating that to is that it's a part of the gifting also. All right. So the gifting also supports that. So the lit up. So okay, so my friends, let's test this out. Now y'all ain't gonna test it on me if y'all want to, but I'm saying test it out for yourselves. If you get lit up at the beginning of the week. See how your week looks throughout the week. See each day. Does it have a little bit of a surge and improvement throughout the week? What I'm saying is for that particular live, you're going to see a surge. You're going to see a surge. Now, throughout the week, do you see a surge? Not necessarily. That's what I'm saying. You do need that gifting to happen each and every live. You need that engagement. All right. So that's what I want you to pay attention to. I don't want you to take your foot off the gas because you got lit up on Monday. You know what I'm saying? You do need people to engage in your live throughout the week. So that Monday is not going to sustain you for the entire week. You'll see your live go up and down, up and down. But at the end of the day, you want to get lit up. At the end of the day, you do want people to become title gifters. You want those people to support your live stream. And in turn, you take a look at who supports your live stream and you make sure you go back and support theirs. That's how this works. So, Heather, your question was, oh, you did a lot of support. That support, ideally, is not going to be one for one reciprocated, but ideally, you should see some of those people come back, and maybe they've done it already. They come back to your gallery and light up your gallery. Okay. Does the gift goals need to be all for one person? No, they should be different people. In a perfect world, it's different people. Different people coming in supporting you. So again, it's spread out. If it's one person, then that's one person that supported you when you could have had 10, 15, whatever the number is. Okay, for your galleries. Thank you so much. Just a gift gallery. Let's see, our community. Oh, we just teared up. Awesome, awesome. If I get lit up on money, I'm going to faint and dance. That's hard. That's hard. Get me to feel. I know it's hard. It is. It is. That's why you have all week to do it. Most people do a lot of those gift gallery exchanges on Monday. So went live yesterday for the first time. Cooking was scary, but gained 5 followers. That's progress. I love it. What type of food do you cook? I love it. Good morning, good morning. I've gone live 542 minutes and loving every second of it. Sweetie Pie, the only benefit for that gallery is that them being in the frame all week for the engagement. For from a viewer perspective, that is a benefit because ideally you're getting that recognition again. All this is about the recognition. Hey, Scrap, thank you for the gift. It's about the recognition. So you are getting that recognition as the title gifter. Just so that you guys know, there is a report that's sent in the inbox at the end of the week. So excuse me, on Sunday. So you have a report of who are your title gifters for the week. They have it where you can recognize them and add it to your story, and you're supposed to be really acknowledging and showing gratitude for those people who supported your gift gallery. And then again, it's another way to recognize and get that visibility for your viewers or for your supporters. Yes, I need a Corgi and money gun to be 100. Yep. And so when it comes to the people you supported just decide how you wanna do it. I mean, it is a good idea as you're growing, especially if your room is, like, really performing, you're paying attention to who are your title gifters that were, like, the high level title gifters so that you come back and support them, and, you know, theoretically, those people supported you at a high level, you wanna go back and support them at a high level, so you wanna pay attention to that. That is part of the game. Okay. So people do that intentionally. They're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and do this gift. And so that's what they do for that person. And then you pay attention to that because you get the report and you can know it. New here learning going live for my art. Nice. How you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Checking in Miami. Welcome. Hey neighbor, I'm in Orlando. All right. How do you pin a gift gallery that you want lit up? You have to make it your live goal. They were trying to make it where it could be pinned as a separate goal. I don't have that feature. How many people in the room have that feature? Part of the scrolling gifts up here, where it's part of another tier of the three gifting options. I don't have that. So you used to be able to pin it, to your point. Well, I'm sorry, people who have it, and if you still have it, can pin it. I don't have that feature. So we need a class on that, a class on the gift gallery. The logic behind it, yeah, yeah. I definitely can make that kind of. So if you look at the three gifts, so in the gift gallery, thank you, Fred. Thank you for changing that. Thank Daily Heart Me. So for example, this gift here, I can pin it. Leagues equal cheers. I can pin this. My gift gallery, I can't pin because I don't have that feature where you are able to add your gift gallery as a separate category, and you should be able to pin it also. Thank you, friend, for the soccer league. Um, so yeah. Um, so my niche translating human behavior to help them grow and build systems after work. Okay, nice. Okay, awesome. Thank you, friends. Started my day 14 live challenge today. I'm doing panel style. Okay. All right. You're gonna have multi guests. Awesome. Awesome. Can you talk more about setting goals when you go live? Sure. When um you're saying what gifts to put up there as far as your goal. Let me know if that's what you meant. Nelson, we don't do that in this room. Um, give me 1 second. Okay. Um, so yes, how could I go live with that? You want to search that topic and make sure people are looking for something to do with what you're talking about. Translating human behavior. I don't know what you would do. Is that like body language type stuff? So look up that topic on the home screen and see who's searching for that topic and see what kind of content's being built on that. And then just make sure you're saying the keywords associated with that. What if you get a flash goal and you don't get them what if you get a flash goal and you don't get them at all? You get it, but you don't get them? If you get it, do it. I didn't get my flash goal yet. TikTok, don't give me the flash goal later. It's like TikTok, I didn't get the flash goal. But no, yeah, so if you get it, make sure you set it and see if you can achieve it. It's yeah, something you wanna do. I would say do it, I would encourage you to do it because the algorithm sees your room as active, engaging people, you wanna do it that way. I really don't understand the purpose and how it works. Um, the purpose of the gift goal, setting a gift goal. I'm new. How you doing, Mustang? Welcome to the room. What if you would it be better to have topics over your head like you or make topics one of the panel squares? You can set a panel box as a topic, depending on how you do your panel boxes. I would say if you did the ones that are maybe this audience style, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. I would do this one here. I would make it a panel box. And then you can have these 8 boxes below for other people, but I would make this one a panel box. Okay? So that would be my recommendation. So that way you can still have your box. Great tips. You're welcome, friend. So that's the way I would do it. Let me go back to the gift goal. So Braxton, so let's go back. I'm all over the place. I feel like y'all, but we were talking about gift gallery because we talked about the importance of having that lit design. Welcome to the room. So we're talking about that. Thank you. How do I do that? How do I do what I just did? You're like, well, what you just do? How to put the words in it? It's It's the paintbrush. When you click the 2 people, the paintbrush, you'll see it. It actually under the paintbrush, it actually says, um, header and boards. That's what you're gonna click. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a paint once you click the 2 people in the right corner, there's a paint brush. So click the paintbrush, and then you'll see headers. Headers is where you could put words at the top, at the very tippity top. I'll do it for you. I'll show it to you real quick. Um, so you can put words right up here. There's a word way to do that. You can change the themes, and then you can add a header. I can say, "Go live room," and we can change the font, and I can hit done. Now that you see the words, "Go live room," so that's something you can do. And then here for the box is pretty. It's under the paintbrush too. It says boards, and you can say, you can put a board. I had a board already created, so I'll just make here. I'll just do this board here. That's it. Support already created. Support this live. You can edit this box. You can change it. You can do backgrounds. You can do pictures if you want it. There's a board where you can add a picture to it. There's some templates in here too. Like this is a picture of a board I did previously. This is a picture I took and I put the words on here. And then there's some template ones too that have it like this one here. Complete the multi rounds and all that stuff. So and they have some other templates too. These are made by TikTok. So yeah. Other boards. Okay. So, yeah, so plenty to do, plenty to play with. You just decide what makes sense for your room, okay? It's pretty self-explanatory. All right, friends? How do you add the request box? I missed it. That's a multi-guest box. That's what that was. What is Live Studio? That's doing it on the computer or the laptop. Computer or the laptop. Is your background real? My background is real. Y'all funny with these questions. You're like, wait a minute. Wait, what? Um, rather box to write needs an image. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Yep. So, and you could switch the order of the boxes too. What is Live Studio? Live Studios, yeah, Live Studios, laptop or computer streaming from the laptop or desktop. Can you set that up in test phase going live before actually being live? No, you could set it up on the setup screen. Um, for boards, you can create boards on the setup screen. That's where you would do it. So yeah, you can do it that way. Um, I don't know if the layout is going to be the board will be there, so it doesn't matter because the board is there. Because those boards I just switched between were already there. So the board will be there saved, and then depending on what layout you choose, you just add the board. Yeah. I went live on the other account and I was so confused. Okay. Hey, Selena, how y'all doing? Welcome to the room, y'all. Can she do it on practice? Just make sure that she's out of practice before she goes live. She could probably to set it up. It depends on if that feature is available. It may not be available. For some reason, I don't think multi-guest is an option for you to play with when you're in the practice mode. You would have to do what I call a private live, where you change who can watch the live and you have it as a specific account, maybe your backup account or your other account. You add that account and you go live and you can play around with it that way because you're live but you're not visible. No one's coming to your live, but whatever account you invited will go. You said, "Oh, smart." Yep. So you can change it to who can watch this live. It's literally right under the practice mode option under settings when you're doing your setup for your live stream. Change who can watch it and just have, a backup account. I did that. It helps. Yep, yep. And then I got a request to go live without someone else, and it was a kid. Oh, yeah, definitely don't have kids on my account. They weren't supposed to do that either. Thank you all. Thank you all. If you guys haven't followed the live host, thank you for following. Definitely follow the live host. TikTok said 55% hadn't followed. So make sure you're following the live host. Do not have panel guests. TikTok. What you said I do not have panel guests while I had too much going on already. Yes, yeah. So yeah, I don't do a lot of panels myself. I so really quickly, I do agree with having panels. It's just something I just don't do a lot of. I'll give a little bit of insight to things you want to be mindful of as you have panel boxes, especially Kita. If you're going to do that on a regular basis, you want to manage and watch who you bring in your panels up in your panel boxes. All right. Um, Really quickly, I just ended it because I panicked. Okay, yes. So end it. Yeah, but you could take them down. You can just click the I'm assuming they were co-hosts. So click the 2 rings and there's a little square with an arrow. That's how you remove them. I have my account set to 18 plus. Okay, yes. 18 plus, you have enough. You have given such great suggestions. You're welcome. Thank you, friend. Um, Here's what I will say real quick about panel boxes. So we were talking about that. And then I got to go back to gifting because I never finished the thought on gifting. When it comes to panel boxes, I use my heart me as a way to gauge who I want to bring into my life on my panel boxes because keep in mind, same way you had that minor that came into your life, 18 plus, you shouldn't get minors. That's theoretically you shouldn't. Um, but when everything's said and done, the panel boxes, you're also responsible for who you bring up in your panel boxes. So you want to make sure you set some rules for your room. You can let people know, when at the end of the day, no smoking, no drinking, no driving. Um, Make sure you're covered up in a way that your shoulders aren't exposed because TikTok will get you from nudity and with your guest as well. So there's things that you want to make sure people are doing if you're going to bring them in your box. All right. Because essentially you're responsible for them. So I tell people all the time, it's like having somebody in your home. If they do something that's inappropriate in your home, the police comes, they're gonna say, "Who's the homeowner?" Same thing here. TikTok says, "Who's the host?" And if they do something, you get in trouble for what they did. It can give you a suspension where you get a violation, or you get or it even says remove that person. They'll send you a little warning to tell you to that person has to be removed. I've never been pushed. I've never even pushed the heart me. That's the fan club? Yes. The heart me, I keep politics off my account. Yes. So you let people know your ground rules. The heart me is up here. That means that person has come back to to your room at least a few times. I say 5 times. So a level 5 is allowing you to come up in my boxes unless I say otherwise. But level 5 is something I look at. I wanna make sure you come here, we kinda got to know each other, not that I know you personally, but I'm just saying, at least I know you've come back enough and we've had some interactions and you grab my heartbeat, So, again, you could use that as a gauge to say, "Okay, this is a person that's not just some random person." And then even if you wanna do random people, you can say, "You know what? The first thing you have to do is actually get my heartbeat." At least get one time, because that person has come in your room and they've connected in that way. The heartbeat is just that. It's a way for you to become part of a community. And so if that person wants your information, wants all your support, and people in your boxes can get monetized. Your guests can send them gifts. And so again, I'm like, okay, if my guests can send you gifts, the least you can do is send one for the heartbeat, which is 1 penny. And so just think about your rules and how you make sure people at least follow those rules and make sure you're protecting your room when you have multi guest panels on. Some people do it where they're Supermans. Thank you so much for the soccer. Appreciate you, friend. When and the heart puffs. Thank you all. I missed some gifts, so I appreciate it. Somebody's comment got filtered. Hey D, somebody's comment got filtered. Let me talk about filters real quick. I just want to make sure I say this because we teared up. Awesome. Um, because TikTok there's blocked words. Hey, friend, there are blocked words, and sometimes your comment won't go through because the words are blocked. All right. There's also TikTok has, like, community guidelines and standards about what's written, so if your word is kinda like something where TikTok's like, "Oh, that's questionable," we won't see that comment. So I say that because I know my room has been kinda going up and down, and I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring you, so I more than likely, if you wrote something, I didn't see your comment, 'cause I typically try to comment off people who are in my chat like this, and so the chat was moving for a little bit, so I might have missed a few comments, but for the most part, I try to comment on, everyone's comments. "Hey, coach, I went live for the first time last night. Keep getting pop-ups to join other live panels. How to stop?" Okay. So You're gonna have to decide if you wanna stop it or not. I don't stop mine, I just have it going in the chat, which is totally fine for me, but to me, it's like white noise because it's just going in the chat, and I see your comments, and I can tell the difference between those other comments. I'm also very cognizant of, like, who's out there, and I wanna see the names pop up, as well as if there is a co-host request for somebody in the agency or somebody I know, I typically do accept those, so I don't stop them. So I just wanted to say that before I tell you how to stop it, because you can stop it. Um, are other accounts labeled as a number, not names, bots? Are most accounts labeled as a number, not names? You're talking about user with all the numbers? That is where you first start, and then you can change that. So to change that, hey, Shells, thank you so much for that first gift. I appreciate the rose, friend. Thank you so much. The chat be chatting. Do be chatting. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. I appreciate your friend. Eating my cookies, welcome to the room. Okay, so to change how to change the co-host request, you're actually going to go to you're actually gonna go I tapped out into another room. Hold on 1 second. Um, you're gonna go to the interlocking rings. The 2 rings is for co-hosts. Under those 2 rings is 3 dots. Thanks for your support. Gotta go. Okay, not a problem, friend. Is 2 dots. I'm sorry, 3 dots in the top right corner. Click those 3 dots. It's gonna take you to a screen with the settings. Click the settings. Under settings is a list of things you could toggle on and off for your co-host request. There's one that says accept requests from people who are not your friends. Um, you could turn that off because that's where you get the pop-ups of people asking to co-host. A lot of those people are looking to battle. You also can turn off the ones of the request for the people who are your friends. You can turn off all those features. So if you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, I just want to focus on me right now, turn them all off, and that way you won't get requests. Um, and you could do the same thing under the 2 people for the guest request. There's a way to turn off requests too for there. I can never find the amount I receive as gifts. Where is that? Under balance, 3 profile page, 3 lines in the top corner, click your balance. Is that what you're talking about? Your balance? Or are you saying like the specific gifts? Under balance too, there's a area where I think where you send gifts, but in your live stream you can see where you receive gifts. People, there's live gifts, and then there's a tally of some of the gifts that you received and where you can set them. Gift record. So you can see the people who send gifts. Thank you. Hey, that's easy. Yeah, it's easy. Yep. Thank you all for the populars. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all on the YT as well. Um, so let's go back to gift because we were talking about that. Thank you so much, Creative Soul. I appreciate you. We were talking about gifts. So how to set gifts. Braxton, let me know if you're still in the room. Hey, Lady Jones, Linda Jones. Um, when it comes to the gifts before you set it, I wonder if you were asking me, hey, Coach Chandra, welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily art me. Hello, friend. I wonder if you were asking me the strategy behind gifts. Let me know if that's what you were asking. I don't know if you're still here, but there is kind of a strategy in the beginning. As you're growing your community. So you want people to gift. And if you have the 3 gifting options, Flourish, did you come back in? Hey, Bob Wellness. Um, Bob Wellness, I'm gonna announce your announcement in a second. Flourish, did you get your 3 gifts yet? Because I've been going back and forth with them. Let me know if it's come in yet. They said they were gonna the last message is that they were gonna let an engineer look at it, so I'm not sure. No. Okay. So we'll see if I get an update from them today. The last communication I think was like Thursday or Friday. So it's been a few days. Yeah. So I don't see a new communication in yet. Look at my screen. So the 3 gifting options allows you to set 3 gift goals. What I want you to do is think about your gift goals. You want heart me's as a goal. You always want heart me's as a goal, especially as you're growing. This is your growth phase. How do you move the words that you are not on your head? Could not figure them out. How can you move so that the words are not on my head? This words here, where you want them down here, they move around. Your board moves around. Yeah, you can move them around, or just remove them. It's up to you. You can slide them up, slide them down. So yeah, so or just nope, don't have them at all. Boards you want though. You want to have some board on your screen. Um, When it comes to gift goals, so daily heart me, how do you slide them? I just touch the screen, touch the words. I slid them with my finger. That's it. Yeah. And so, hey, Doc, looking summer fresh. Thank you, friend, for June 1st. Thank you so much, friend. Um, it is actually an anniversary day for me. This is a milestone. June 1st is my year and a half anniversary. So I'm so excited about being here. Thank you so much for the wink winks. I appreciate it. Hey, Gen X, how are you, friend? So thank you for the gifts, friend. So what I will tell you is that set your heart me. He said, "Oh, but you love that. Happy anniversary. Appreciate it." Yes, yes, yes. Um, Set your Heart Me as your gift goal. That is the first one that you should have. If you're new, you're growing, Heart Me is something you want to get. So you're trying to grow your fan club. So Heart Me is something you want to have as a gift goal. The other thing I will tell you is maybe have a goal that is like within, especially as you're growing, something that is achievable. Okay. So Heart Me is you want, hey, therapy girl, thank you so much. Are you better off using a laptop or desktop for your streaming? I do a phone. This is a phone. I like the phone. And so with the next gift, just make it so that it's achievable. So you want to play around with the numbers. You could do another one coin gift in the beginning. You want to get to the point where maybe you're doing donuts or a higher number, a 10, 20 coin gift. Again, this is all beginners approach. And so I would also tell you to set those goals at achievable amount where people will hopefully support your gift gallery. Not your gift gallery, your live goal, where maybe you're setting it at like 20 items, 25 items, especially if it's a small goal. Okay. So think about ways you can get that achieved. And then throughout the live, you reset it. All right. So that's what I would tell you. Can you treat the heart me part as a goal? Yeah, you can make it a goal. Your heart me in the beginning, you should make it a goal. I see some people putting out big ones. It's wild. Big gifts, sometimes they pull them from their gift gallery, which is another strategy. I don't do it, but there are people who will set their gift gallery as a goal. Now, the gifts that you see from my gift gallery is because of a campaign. The campaign is called the Live Legends campaign, and so I set that. Yeah, so that's why that's those gifts are set because that they're all associated with the campaign. What about tapping the screen as a goal? You don't set that as like a live goal. You just verbalize, "Hey guys, I want to get to 50K likes." You just verbalize that to your community. You could put a sticker on the screen if you wanted to say 50K likes, something like that. 50K taps. I think you got to put taps. Don't put likes. Um, so yeah. So how to set the live goals before you go live? It's pretty intuitive. The only thing I will say that makes it a little weird is that there's a little circle. I'll show it to you guys. There's a little circle that you gotta make sure you click, okay? Um, I'm always gifting, but sometimes it's very high. Yes. Yeah, depends on what room you're in. Like I said, I don't set my gift gallery as a live goal, and I will tell you this, I don't do it, but I think it's a good idea to do it, all right? I just don't do it because I know my room is beginners. And so I'll get people to come in and support it. And that's probably not the right logic that I don't set it because you never know who's going to come in your room and support your gift gallery, support your live goal. There are plenty of people who y'all see fly in and do a whole spray of gifts and leave out. And so there are people who will do that. And I think that's a limiting belief, as Coach Rhonda would say. So I really should start setting it. But because I know I have so many new people, I'm trying to make sure my live goals and stuff are reflective of maybe what some of you all might set or do over time. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being a little bit cognizant of my audience. But at the end of the day, as a creator, and if I was to be true to what I'm trying to do here, I'm a creator also, I should set that. Okay. So I don't want you guys to think like you shouldn't do it. You should do it. You really should. So let's go. Let's go back. I was gonna show you guys live goals real quick. Someone changed their live goal right before they ended in order to meet their goal. Yeah, so people do that too. I should do that more often too. It is a good signal to TikTok that people are supporting your goals. So that is a good practice. How do you put the name of your fan club that says Lisa? That's part of your badge. When you set up your fan club, you can set that. How do you set your live gallery as goals? So, really quickly, Kim, this is for you. You are the bomb. You're welcome. Thank you, Richard. So here, let's do this. I'm gonna show. turn this board off so it's not showing. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna flip my camera so you guys can see it. When you're setting your live goal, this is a little tricky. You see the live goal here, just a little bit tricky. I just want to make sure you guys understand. You got to hit this circle. This circle needs to be an active, you're activating the gift gallery. So you need to have that little checkbox there. That's what I was wanting to show y'all. Otherwise, everything else is the same as usual. Hit edit, hit the pencil to edit. So if I wanted to make this heart me's, you see the heart me right here? You can set it. I can change it. It says 10 by default. That's fine. That's a good number to start with. And I set the heart me, 10 heart me's. And then it says add another gift. Do the same thing. Find the next gift you want to set. And if you are somebody here and you want to do finger hearts, that's five. That's a 5 cent goal. And again, I tell you guys, upgrade as time goes on. Maybe you're doing higher goals, higher gifts, slightly upgrade. But in the beginning, the goal is to get people to engage with your live goal. Okay, I knew that. Yep. And so with the gift gallery, you just find the gift gallery item. That's all you're doing is find the item that's for your gift gallery that you want to set. I thought it was something new. No, what I was saying earlier, you see how this says gift goal super fan. It was one that says gallery. So it lists your gallery goals. I don't have that feature, but there were people who got that feature. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. I appreciate you all. Happy Monday. Hey, Dr. Kim's Health and Wellness. Thank you so much for being here. Susie, thank you for the follow. Hey, Ocean Summers. Thank you so much. Title gift of the roses. And so you'll see it had that feature there. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. I don't have that. I'm going to check it if I have it. Yeah. You said I'm clueless. Susie Q, what you clueless about? Do you go live? Florida Gal, welcome to the room. I'm Florida also. Orlando. Thank you for the advice. You're welcome. You're welcome. Others come in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for being here. Being Lady G, welcome to the room as well. Thank you guys for getting your daily heart meet. Susie Q, you're Tampa. Okay. My baby girl, she's at USF. Yeah. She is there, and my husband is an alum from there, and my in-laws live there. Yes, I know I'm on I-4 all the time, going up and down I-4. When I'm not here, I'm on I-4. Welcome, friends. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so live goals. This became a goal conversation. I don't know how we got here, y'all. The gift gallery and live goals, but let me know if I explained that enough for you. You said I hear you. No, that's right. Let me know if I explained that enough for you all. So pay attention to what you're doing. Doc, I need a meeting. Go ahead and set it. Go in school and just schedule it based on whatever's convenient. Yeah. Great advice. I had done quite a few lives, but stepped away for a while, planning to start back. All right, it's time. It's time. Can you go over the 5 things again? Okay, I did not go there yet. So I hadn't started it yet. So I got you, friend. Typically in my life, let me say this so that you guys know what typically happens. Thank you so much. Thank you for that hand heart. I appreciate you, Linda. What typically happens, and this is the way you want to think about your life, it becomes kind of almost like a segments, like a television show. So think of it like that, where in the first 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes for me, we do a lot of early engagement. And so what will happen in this live is that I'm doing the keywords, we're doing the 10K taps in 10 minutes, we're trying to get our likes up. Hey, Coach Tracy. We're trying to get the engagement up, people coming into the room. You want that activation. You see the hearts flowing here. I don't think I said to share out the live. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, click the arrow in the corner to share out the live. It allows you to share it, add it to your story. You can repost it. You can send it to individual group chats. You also can press down to the middle of the screen and allows you a pop-up where you can send it to your followers and friends in group chats there. You can search for people to send it to. That's called a power share. So you'll hear people say, power share out the live, share out the live. So as you share out the live, that gives more exposure, more visibility. So I ask you guys to share out my live. Thank you so much. Appreciate the gift and I appreciate that. Bounty, did I say hi to you, friend? Look at you reaching level 17. in the room. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I appreciate it. And so as I do my first segment, a lot of it is engagement. And so what happens sometimes is that we go kind of in a different direction because people are coming in, the room is starting to activate a little bit more, people are joining us, and then I end up talking about different topics because someone asked a question. Gift galleries came up, and so that's how we got on gift galleries, and then people asked about the live goal, and then what else did we talk about? We talked about 10 other things. Can you show the power share again? Sure, sure. When you press down, middle of the screen. So do a press down, and then that box pops up. As a live host, you could do this too. It's not just your community sharing out your live. You can share it out also. Okay. Should we ask people to share out the live and tap the screen in there in those first few minutes? Yes. That is the early activation. Yes. So you want more so than anything, you really want the taps. We've learned that the taps are really important. Thank you for that highlight, Behavior Talks. Um, the taps are really important. Those hearts flowing, the heart up here is tapping. So let me know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show it. As you're tapping the screen, you see that heart pop up? It's gonna be right under my name. The heart's gonna pop up there. I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. The heart's gonna pop up, and then there's a line that comes across. Okay? That line starts crawling across my name. You're gonna see it crawl across, and then that heart is gonna get a little fatter. It's gonna start to plump up a little bit, and then you're gonna see some dots start to percolate out of it. So it just pumped, plumped up, and the dots are percolating out. And so I'm gonna let go. Confetti's gonna fall on the screen. So you will hear people say, "Tap to the confetti falls." Tap to the confetti falls. Tapping is clapping. It don't cost no green to tap the screen. So all those sayings, people are saying that and saying that and telling you to engage because those hearts early on, as the room is activated, we say if you get 10K likes, that's the likes, the hearts are the likes. If you get 10K likes in 10 minutes, TikTok tends to send you a boost of people in your room. You get a little surge. All right. So you're actively seeing this surge happen in those first 10 to 15 minutes. We typically see the flash go come early too. And that becomes another 15 minutes that you're trying to get people to support your flash goal because it's TikTok's way of seeing like, okay, yeah, you got those likes, but did you get any gifting? Is people really actively engaging? And so you're seeing that happen too. And so the flash goal, I tell you, don't dismiss it. Just go ahead and do it. It's a random number. It's TikTok's way to see if engagement's happening. Thank you, friend. Jen, you said, thanks for taking time to teach this. The 60-year-old young lady creator is so appreciative. You are so welcome, friend. I appreciate it. Vibe Wellness. Speaking of birthdays, Vibe Wellness. Are you here, friend? I went on a tangent. Vibe Wellness is turning 69 on Wednesday. That is her birthday. She is doing a birthday celebration in her live, so feel free to join. I didn't know if she was still here. I will pin her if she is. I'll tell her to put her live schedule in the chat so you guys can follow her. But she is and she's in my agency. She's a great person. She talks about her live is focused on women 40 and older that is going through peri and menopause and just recognizing that your body's changing, and even postmenopause too, obviously. And so she's talking about ways that you can get the right type of support and natural holistic ways to support your body. There's also supplements she talks about. So she's just awesome. Look at you. No, not the Jets. Kim Love Jones, thank you so much for that. You said she's amazing. Yes, thank you so much for that, Kim. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for lighting up that gift gallery with the Jets. Everyone, please follow her because her health content is phenomenal. It is. She's not where she popped in and popped out. So I'm gonna have to wait until she comes back, but I will definitely pin her. It's Vibe Wellness Woman. Vibe Wellness Woman. Somebody can put it in the chat for me. Vibe Wellness Woman, all one word. You are so welcome. I love me some you. Oh, I appreciate you, friend. I love me some you too, friend. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Um, And so definitely connect with her. Her birthday is Wednesday, and she's doing a live that is focused on helping, women. She'll have some guests come up. She's celebrating and recognizing the day and the time in her life that she is 69, and she is a live host on TikTok. All right? She's a live host on TikTok. So, yes, please share. I'm a holistic healing guru. And I searched my podcast equals healing with purpose. Nice, nice. So, yeah, she will be definitely a good contact for you. Vibe Wellness Woman. I'm pretty sure that that is her name on TikTok and username as well. And so, she'll have some guests as well, and I'll pop in as well. Vibe Wellness Woman. Yep, that's it. You said I love her, yes. And then Kim Love Jones and others, if you guys want to take a minute, put your topic, your time, and time zone. Thank you so much, Title Gift of Flourish. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Put your topic, time, and time zone. Kim Love Jones is relationship. She does a live typically twice a day. I think she rotates between twice a day. Some days she comes on twice, sometimes she comes on once, but she has a great schedule. Hallie Q coming in has a great schedule. I mean, a great live stream too. She's talking to the 92% of Black women here on TikTok and making sure that we are engaging and supporting our well-being and our overall goals in life. So I love me some Hallie Q. Flourish Plants is amazing. Flourish, I use Flourish as an example because she really is the person that got a lot of us on point when it comes to understanding the TikTok algorithm and how it had tweaked and changed a little bit on us. And we were all like struggling to figure out like what's happening here. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you, friend. I had to pause for the YT folks. Thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate the support. Um, and so she got us on point because she really understood the algorithm because she was seeing how things had changed. The 10K likes in 10 minutes, Flourish noticed that. And when it comes to just saying the keywords that matter to your audience, your live stream, again, that's something she paid attention to and brought that to all of our attention. So ultimately, she is a great live host that she's in the plant niche, the house plant niche, but she's able to integrate the things that you need to do for TikTok, okay? For your TikTok live to keep that engagement going. And ultimately she's able to do that and still run her business. So I tell people go to her live so you can get a sense to see it in action. I'm gonna pin her for you all. So you can see it in action and see how she's integrating the things you need to do as a viewer and an engaging person on this app to also as a live host to make sure your audience is engaging. Okay. Thank you so much for the populars. I appreciate you all. So I just wanted to make sure I shouted those folks out. Kim Love Jones, let me pin her as well. Um, let's see. Kim and make sure you're connecting with these folks, okay? And then I'm going to pin some of our other folks that are sharing their live time and topics as well. It's been tweaked and changed again. I know TikTok is doing the most. TikTok is doing the most. It loves boards. It loves boards. I know that to be true. It does love boards. It loves what you write on the boards. The board is now another little secret that's going out, little tweak that you need to make. And think about what you have on your board. Think about what you're saying on your board. That's important. It loves it. So just note that. We have Kita. You said you go live. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to catch up. I missed some of these. Um, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, starting a 14-day challenge today. And then her niche is pleasure for women over 30. There we go. We have Tracy. She is our PMP study coach. She is doing 12 noon and 7 p.m. the PMP exam prep. So if you're thinking about the project management professional exam, I think that's what PMP stands for. She is doing that. You said Jane, you said Flourish. Did you get Flourish when I pinned her? Let me know if you caught that. It's Flourish with a E, Fleuриsh. Good morning, Diamond. How you doing, Diamond? Appreciate you being here, Tracy. Thank you so much. Others, did you get the flash goal? I did not. TikTok is being funny. TikTok is doing the most. Um, Thank you so much, Behavior Talks. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you live. It's Myth, Media, and Mental Health on Wednesdays through Saturdays, 12 and 7. What's the time zone? Is that Eastern? Because I think you're Georgia. I think that's Eastern. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in, Shashamas. Thank you so much for being here. Elle, my overthinker. Elle is overthinking live. She doing the overthinking live. She does that Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern, and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern, and pop-ups based on what her schedule allows for. Going on, so whenever she can get a pop-up in, she will do it, friends. It said, "Did you already go over the keywords?" I did not go over the keywords, Dr. Kim. I'm gonna get to that next. Let me talk about the things that you need to do. Number one is the keywords. I wanna talk about that. Sunshine report. Oh, did we achieve that goal? Thank you for the soccers. Thank you all. Thank you. Hey, therapy girl. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Care. Sunshine Report is all about ritualizing our wellness. I love that. Our Black women's health is politics. Black women's health is politics. 8:45 a.m. And that is Hala Q. There we go. Hala Q. I got her on the pen right now, friends. So I say, can you have different topics? You can have different topics, like one topic that this day and another day. Absolutely. I tell you, don't try to do different niche, like Flourish's houseplants. Now, houseplants is fine, but if she started talking about crocheting, people were like, "Wait a minute, I thought we were doing houseplants here." Like, what does this mean? So you don't want to confuse your audience, but she could do houseplants and talk about a specific plant one day. Oh, thank you so much for the celebration. She could talk about a specific plant one day, but then another day she might say, "Okay, now we're going to talk about the watering technique." Some, something else, but still in line with the topics of plants. Thank you all for the daily heart me. Pour painting, let's see. Pour painting, 4:30 PM, is that PM? I'm assuming Central, Monday through Friday, only if I'll be wait a minute, I'll be leaving hold on one second, I don't know why I can't see the other line. Leaving for Mexico, gotcha, okay. Alright, well, welcome, friend. Definitely pour painting, I love that. I love doing that. I did that as a bonding retreat with my coworkers, and we did some artwork where we did the pour painting, which was pretty cool. Thank you so much for the wink winks. I'll be wording my board like yours today. Okay, okay, sounds good. Yeah, love that. What is a board? We're gonna talk about a board. We said board. What am I supposed to talk about? Board in five keywords. Let me get to the keywords too, because you already go over the keywords. So yeah, let me get to the keywords. Um, Let me do board real quick because I got my phone open, so I'll show that real quick. Kim in existence. Let's do my friend here. We'll do this, put her on the pen real quick, and then we'll move on. She's live at 9 p.m. Central. Worship, wind down to help you sleep better. I love that. And then we also have Sell Caribbean Sweeps. I never went live before, but my pop-up shop is coming. Okay, could I go live just uh yes. Um, is it Team Bingo, snacks and things? Yes, I love that. Good morning. How you doing, Cheryl? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Malika, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Very relaxing. I love it. I love that. Okay, y'all. I appreciate you all coming in. Empress, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Okay, couple things. People said ask questions. Let me make sure I get to those questions. Board real quick. I'm going to show it. I'm going to do a quick show and tell. We go to live. If you are here under your settings, I don't know if you guys can truly see that. It looks kind of reddish, but you see settings here. Click the settings symbol. Board is up top. Click board. You can create boards by clicking the plus sign. Remember earlier we talked about the multi-guest panels? You could do it here. That's why I said you could do it before you go live. You can make your panel boxes, or you do general. General is this type of board. You hit check, or you could use those templates. Those templates are good as well. Um, Let me see. And those templates are really good as well. So you could do that. And then you have these features here. It says headline, it says background, it said bullets. Here's what I will tell you guys really quickly. I'm going to go through I've noticed and what as a collective we've noticed. When you use an image from your camera roll and you do a background here, and your background is background, TikTok does not tend to like those. Or if you have a background image up here, no matter the image. TikTok does not push you out to the For You feed. It does not like them. So I'm telling you, use a board like this starting off, pay attention, and then if you want to add a board at the top or a background image or something else, if it's an image from your camera roll, you can add it after you've done lives and you noting if you are being pushed out. If you notice you don't get new followers, people don't come in your room saying, "Oh, I saw you from the FYP," you're not getting pushed out, it's probably because TikTok is suppressing your views. You're not getting pushed out to the For You feed. You might get some follows because people shared out your live and their friends came in and they came in because they got the share, but that's not the FYP. That's not the For You feed. So if you're not getting pushed out and you notice that, "Hey, how you doing, Coach Wallace? Great morning." It is because of that image. It does not like it. It does not like it. I keep telling y'all it does not like it. I've seen several of y'all use them. I keep telling y'all it does not like it. All right. So I would encourage you not to use it. Try a regular board. Your board should add value. It should spark curiosity. It should also maybe have a challenge. Those are the 3 things you kinda wanna pay attention to when you create your board. You want a board that stops people from scrolling. They see your message, it's clear as day. There's been several people that have asked already, and they probably went and came back, that asked me, "Hey, did you go over the 5 things yet? Hey, what's number 5? Hey, what are those keywords?" Because again, they're curious about what was written here. When you use images, I keep saying this to y'all, when you use images, it does not like it. The AI does not like reading those images. I did Service Plus, but I didn't have a logo yellow in mine. Yeah, that's fine. What you mean? I don't know what that means. Here, should I say, do you want to help sleeping better? Do you want help sleeping better? Yeah, that might be fine. Or tips. It likes numbers too. It does like numbers. It likes numbers. So if you can have something that speaks to 5 things, 3 things, 2 things, 7 things, 25 years, 15 years, 5 years, it likes numbers. And it actually likes the number, not the word, the number. Does that make sense? It likes the number. Okay. Taking an image off has made a difference. Yeah. Taking the image off is made it makes a difference, y'all. I don't know why TikTok is being messy. TikTok, you being messy because you allow people to do this. They allow you to do it, but not everything is supposed to be done. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm saying that and I'm saying it multiple times, multiple ways, but I'll keep saying it if y'all choose to listen. It has to be approved before it's activated, right? Um, TikTok is messy. TikTok will approve it and still not push you out. I'm telling you that now. I've seen it happen. They approve these little images and boards, and people have like and I'm not saying the things ain't cute. The things are well done images, well done flyers, well done boards. I mean, all of it, well done, but it don't like it. So the board is this message. So this is fine. The words here is a board. Um, but it does not like those images. Don't push you out. If you look and you're not getting the followers are not getting pushed out, again, it's your board, it's your message. I mean, it's your image, it's the image. So here's my 2 cents on it. If you're gonna do a board, if you're gonna do a background, do it after you've done the board and you've done a couple different types of boards. Maybe you've done like I do this one, the 5 things you must do before going live. I've done this one and I have the 14-day challenge. That's another one. I probably should have put the 14-day challenge since on a new month. This is the beginning. This is a great day. This is Monday, June 1st. So I don't know. I may put it up. Um, I may switch it out in a second or do it for the 4 o'clock. But just recognize that, you want to pay attention to what boards is working and what isn't. Is there a metric that shows us how much your live is pushed out? Yeah, you see impressions at the end of your live. I see it too from the agency side bounty. So I'll show you that. I can show you in terms of how they're pushing out in the feed. If your impressions are still like in 3-digit numbers like 800, 500, you're not getting pushed out. You want to see it get to like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. It's the impressions. As soon as you end your live, it says congratulations. I think that's where the impressions is located for you all to see. But the impressions is saying how you're being pushed out. If you're not being pushed out, if it's low, you're not being pushed out. Okay. So headline is what you're gonna click. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Headline. On your headline, I've been doing a couple of different things. I say go live um uh every day. That's what I've been doing every day. And you can make that larger. You have the little thing here. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that. I love you so much. Is impressions the same as things as views? No. Impressions is how many times you're being pushed out in the live feed. There's a live feed. So I tell people, think about being on a highway. And you're driving on the highway. You got all these cars that are passing you. So you're on the live highway. Now, the views are the people who are actually it's kinda, I don't know if the analogy totally works, but the views are might be the people who pass your car and they look inside your car. And those are the views. And then those are the views that you get. And then the people who actually stop, who are in your lane or something like that, are the people who stop to come in your live. And so just know that that's essentially, those people are in your live for like a minute or so. So they've watched you for at least 60 seconds, and TikTok clock them as concurrent viewers. And then TikTok will clock them as your peak number of concurrent viewers too. There's like two metrics there. So yeah, do you go live every day? I go live every day, twice a day. And so TikTok is tracking all those metrics for you. Hey friend, how you doing, Ashley? And so, hey, Miss Dawn, thank you so much, friend. Okay, got it. Thanks. Yep, gotcha. So, here, really quickly, you can change the font. Slide through here, pick different fonts to change it to. You can change the color. I love the blues. You can change the look of it, how it's outlined, or if you wanted it bordered, you could. It's up to you on how you set that up. And then you hit done. You can slide this up. You can move this around, and then you can pick another headline. You can put another word. Go live every day. And then I'm going to put 30-day challenge. Um, so again, you can change the font. I want to make this look a little cooler, a little different. And then we can, oh, sorry about that. My little heart me, my heart. Trying to change it. Okay, that's outline. Change it to a different color. I love the yellows. The yellows. Okay, that's orange, but that's fine. So set that here. Now, do you know how many TikTok accounts you have? You can have only 2. I think TikTok lets you have up to 5. I think that's the rule. So I just created that board. I'm gonna edit that last board. I'm gonna say go TikTok live every day. Okay. I wanna show you something. So go TikTok live every day. Do you have a backup account, another with your name and videos followed me? No, I have imposters. I have so don't that's a fake one. Report them. It's not me. This is my only account with this name and this logo. That is only me. I'll show you in a second after I do this that I do have imposters. But yeah. So yes, delete them. Don't follow them back and maybe report them too. Can you go live on TikTok accounts at the same time? Saw people someone do that yesterday. Um, can you go live on 2 TikTok accounts? I could. So my agency page and this page here, I could. I wouldn't encourage you to do that though. But yeah, you can do it. Does TikTok pay you to go live? New to all this. Yeah, you get monetized based on the gifting that happens in your live. And other things. Gifting, super fans, service plus, uh, TikTok shop, battling. Yeah. So you can get commissions for those things and a percentage of the gifting. I had a request for an imposter account for you too. Okay, it's not me. Oh gosh. Yeah, this one is pretty active. There's one that you said I figured. Okay, I'll show you guys how to customize the name too, so you know it's me all the time. But there's one that's been a nuisance. So I need to get on top of this because they've been doing the most. Um, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. So you have this board. Go live, go TikTok live every day. I'm going to hit done, and it's gonna be an error message that pops up, okay? Whenever you get it's like a warning message, because if I didn't have TikTok well, I'm gonna show you guys. You said the most. Here, let's see. So watch, it's thinking, pop, it just popped up. You see that? Quick check. It says avoid mentioning personal information, prices for external platforms as that might limit your reach. So here's what happens. You cannot use the word TikTok in your board. If you get that message, thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you, friends. Thank you for the gifting. The gifting happening on YouTube. I appreciate it, friends. Um, if you get those messages, you cannot. I would encourage you to change it. So you cannot put TikTok on your board or any platform, any social media platform. Don't put the names on your board. Don't put websites on your board. Don't put pricing on your board. Don't put personal information, your name, your phone number, your email. Don't put those on your boards. People are being really crafty with their flyers and logos and all this other stuff. You're not supposed to do that. So again, it limits your reach. They don't recommend you to the For You feed. So again, don't put those things on your boards. So what I would tell you is remove that from your board and change it. Okay. So that's a board. You save it, it approves pretty instantly. Yeah, I reported the imposter last week. Thank you so much, friend Braxton. I appreciate you. They have more followers than me, pretending to be. Between you, I'm jealous. You're so funny. Based on a fake account, huh? Lord. Dr. Lisa, I just had an account follow me. Lord. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, I can't do y'all know it's not me. I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do any of that. So it's not me, friends. The person that went live on second account at the same time, she will get in trouble. Okay, so the reason why I would recommend that you don't do that often or don't have two accounts that you're going live on too much. Um, from an agency perspective, TikTok will send a warning saying this person has a multi-account violation, meaning that you have multiple accounts that you're going live on and you're monetizing on. TikTok does not like that. So you got to be careful about when you do it and how often you do it. So you want to have a primary account. And then if you have another account that you occasionally go live on, that's fine, but you can't just be like, "Oh, those are you have these two different accounts that you're monetizing on tremendously." Does that make sense? TikTok is a little cautious of that. So this account is my personal account. This is my main account. Um, I do have the agency account, and I've gone live on it a few times. I don't make it a primary account to go live on. That account I do because I'm able to have the agency link in the chat. It actually allows me to have a little link, almost like a shopping cart where people can click that to join and apply to the agency. So I've been known to go over there and go live because I don't do scouting and stuff. I do all my recruiting in my live stream. And so, and then, or from people in the agency referring folks, but that's how I recruit. And so, but with that being said, I've eased up on doing so many shoppable lives. Part of that is just time and capacity, but I have tried to make sure I'm not doing as much on that account either. So that's what I'm saying. So just be careful about overdoing it. Not that you can't do it, but just don't overdo it. All right. Does it need to be a separate device? It needs to be a separate device, separate account. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. So yeah, just be careful about overdoing it. That's what I would tell you. Just be mindful because TikTok will, when it comes to getting additional support, it will ding you because you won't be able to join the agency. So how would you get people to go to your website? What do you mean? In your live, how do you get people to go to your website? So what I tell people is to activate Service Plus. Oh, sorry, that was an accident. No, not meaning to live track. Turn on Service Plus. Turn on Service Plus. He said, I'm celebrating 1 year, said, on June 28th. Nice, nice, happy. That's awesome. Today's my 1.5 year anniversary, June 1st. 1 year and a half. Been going live every day, twice a day. Um, so Service Plus is this feature. You could pin it. It also is this yellow DM card thing here. That is what that is. If you click this, this is Service Plus also. And so again, you can pin your services, you can talk about your services, but you want to activate Service Plus so that you can do it legitimately. All right. Girl, I got a fake palm from Hobby Lobby over the weekend. You're so funny. You better not say that in front of Flourish. Flourish, you in this house, you in the live. She ain't mean it. She ain't mean it, Flourish. Flourish talks about me about this fake plant all the time. She said I wouldn't got me a fake plant from Hobby Lobby. Y'all funny. Can you do Service Plus on a personal account? This is a personal account. Yes, you can. Yeah, yes, you can. I can't get my Service Plus to work either. What is going on, Flourish? TikTok don't want you to be great. I don't know what's going on. Service Plus is not working. Why is it not working? Tell me more. Your content changed my life. Congratulations and gratitude. Thank you, Happy. I appreciate you. You said fake plant chat. She didn't mean it, Flora. She just saw it and she was like, I'm just gonna get this plant. She did not mean to get a fake one. But you said I can't edit or save anything. Mm. Let's do a one-on-one. We'll walk through it and see what's going on there. I don't know what it could be. Yeah, but let's do a one-on-one. Maybe that's something we can go over and see. But yeah, you can't edit or save anything. And I know you do the updates. I know you have the most updated app and stuff. I'm not talking to all y'all with fakeness. Flourish, I want to help you, friend. You said be right back. But yeah, so you're so funny. He's like, I ain't talking to y'all. You would be mad at me if that plant was sitting back there dying behind me. You're like, girl, if you don't water that plant, I'm like, Lord, I just keep forgetting. Okay, so boards. Are we good with boards? Keywords. Let's go to keywords. We're gonna go to the home screen. There's a couple different ways you could do this. Okay, there's a couple different ways to do this. If you are in the room, and if you are new, I would say this. Hello, how you doing? Singing, Winiko. How you doing, friend? If you are new to my live, new to the room, put new in the chat. Say hello. We always want to say hi to our new friends. We want to make sure you guys are seen and heard. You guys are welcome to comment and ask questions. How you doing, Real Teresa? Ask questions and engage. This is an engagement app. How you doing, Prophet LA? Welcome to the room, friend. This is an engagement app. I do that because I want you guys to know this is what you want to do. You're always communicating, chatting with your chat. All right. And so you want to get in the habit of doing that. Dr. Peeps, welcome to the room. Peps, is that peptides? I love it. Welcome everybody. Anyone heard from Nika? I will reach out every few days in crickets. Nope, ain't heard. Nope. Luna asked yesterday, just yesterday. She asked about her. She said she had been reaching out to. She had actually even reached out to the fiance, crickets. Yeah. So it is what it is. Yeah. New hello, hello, Megan. No, not Megan. 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 Not May. Me. Welcome to the room, friend. Welcome. Thank you so much for the hair compliment. I appreciate it, friend. Um, another Luna. Hey, friend. Doing great. Thanks. You're welcome. Hey, how you doing? Uh, Lift Profit. Welcome to the room. I had to do it phonetically in my head. Welcome to the room. That breaks my heart. It does. It breaks mine too. But everybody got their own journey in life. Tracy, welcome. How you doing? Hi, Dr. Lisa. And by the way, do you mind me addressing you that way? That's fine, Dr. L. That's fine. That's fine. You see how I put Lisa in there? I was like, dear Lisa. That's what that means. Mine too. It does. It does. I think it breaks a lot of people's heart. Like I said, there's so many people who were as connected and attached and rooting for her and just loved her energy and spirit. And yeah, so you with a community, and we're now in the community fest season, you become so connected to people. And so for people just to stop showing up, stop being present, stop engaging, you kind of, it breaks our heart. So we miss people. We want them to grow and be successful. We're rooting for folks. And when people leave and no comment, no goodbye, no nothing, it's heartbreaking. So I've made peace with it because like I said, everybody has their own walk in life, own journey, and I get it. I think I've been a little conditioned because my career always had people rotating in and out. I worked at a college all of my career, and you have people graduate, you have people who leave the college, you have people who decide to take a break, or whatever the case may be. And so I've seen that a lot. So I think I'm a little numb to it, maybe a little desensitized. But I think in this way, I think it's a little different. So I'm just kind of sad that she didn't say something. So if you guys decide to leave, drop me a message, drop somebody a message and say, I'm out, I'm gone, I'm done. That would be the nice thing to do. But hey, life gets to life and then things happen. Good morning, friend. I appreciate everybody who's coming in. Thank you so much. Nora, welcome, welcome. I see the views, but not impressions. Impressions, when I get off, I'm going to look real quick. I think impressions shows up on the congratulations screen only. As soon as you in that live, you get that congratulations screen. I think it says in that little blurb at the top, your impressions. I think that's where you see it. I don't think you see it anywhere else. From an agency perspective, I have a column and I have a whole feature that breaks down impressions. But for your live stream and what's happening in your live stream. But I don't know if live hosts, I don't think you see it anywhere else. Yeah. You said Ashley, wait, Hugh. See, Ashley, you wouldn't even know her. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know. Ain't no point in me even saying her name because you wouldn't even know. You ain't seen her. Ashley said, I'm new to you, but I don't know who y'all talking about. Where do I check when I first went live? Where do I check when I first? Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to check HoloQ. HoloQ did ask me that. I can let you know. I don't know if it's on your data. Sorry, your verse got cut off regarding DL. Oh, Dr. Lisa's fine. I love that. Thank you so much, friend. Or Dr. L is fine. Dr. L is totally fine. In my mind, I said that's what I said. I said I inputted the Lisa, but it's totally fine, friend. I appreciate you. Um, let's see. Uh Dula, welcome to the room, friends. Thank you, Lawanda. Welcome to the room. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all coming through. Halleck, I don't think she's here. If she was, her date is December 9th, 2024. That was Halleck's date. And then let me check my friend Michaela. I can tell you what your anniversary date is. Now, let me say this, y'all. My anniversary date, I said it's today because my very first day of going live consistently doing my 30-day challenge was January 1st, 2025. And so this is the half year mark. And so I'm saying, okay, so I've done it a year and a half. Now, my very first day of going live actually is December of 2024. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much, friend. I can't find Creative Search Insights on TikTok. Oh, you have to go on the home screen and search it. So I'll show it to you. You got to search it. Michaela, let's see, Michaela, your very first day of going live. Now, this is the first time you click the go live button. That's what this number represents, date represents. It is December 13th, 2024. December 13th, 2024. So our dates are close by. And Halleck's date was close by too. Thank you so much. I think mine is December 8th. Halleck's was December 9th. That's what I said for her. And yours is December 13th. Yeah. So of 2024. You said, wow. That's the official day you click the go live button. All right. That's what that date represents. Now, if you ain't, Flora says her date isn't right. I don't know what TikTok had tracked for her, but just know, okay, I'll go to the home screen. Yes, the home page in that search bar, in the search bar, type in Creator Search Insights. You said Kim Love Jones. You said, when is yours again? Let me check, friend. Kim. Let's see. Others come in our room. I appreciate you all. I was going to show you guys keywords. We're going to go to the home screen to begin with. That's where I was going to go for number 5 for the first item. Kim, you are January 28th, 2025. January 28th, 2025 is your date. Yep. So that's what you He said, I don't see creator search insights in my on my home screen. Okay, look here, guys. Let's see. We're gonna type it in here. Let's type it in. Let's see. I'm gonna type in the word creator space search. And you can actually, yep, that's you. Yep. So it starts popping up, creator search insights. I'm gonna click it and you should see that. Happy Monday. How you doing, Dreams? I'm doing well. Today's an anniversary day, a milestone day. Today is my anniversary for going live. A year and a half. Year and a half making it happen. Thank you all. Thank you all for the Dr. Lisa Cares. So this is Creator Search Insights. This is a great tool. I attended a webinar on Friday. They had a 2-day webinar, Creator Search Insights. Yep, Tracy, Creator Search Insights. And so it's a great tool. I I will tell you this, it does take some getting used to. I want you guys to be mindful of how thank you for that daily heart me. And others, if you are new to my room, put new in the chat. I want to say hi to you. But also, if you haven't followed the live host, make sure you follow me. TikTok sent me a message earlier saying 55% of the people in your room has not followed you. I was like, what? So make sure you're following the live host. All right. It should say, it might say follow up here. And if it says join, make sure you join my fan club as well. All right. All right, friends. So here, thank you, friend. Oh, I appreciate that. I like that new hand heart. Yeah, they need to retire the old one. That's nice. I love that. Um, so here, I want you guys to click tools. I want you to hit Academy, and it gives you some insights here on how to use this. Has some articles, has some best practices. Take a look into Creator Search Insights. All right. So, although you checked out my account, thank you so much. Hey, thank you, friend. um, so here's what I will say. Look, use this tool. My video. I got a video, y'all. I got a video. I don't know where who's engaging. I have a few likes on it, a few thousand likes, but I have a video that has now hit 1.4 million views. Okay. 1.4 million views. And it actually is a Creator Search Insights video. It is the photo carousel. I use the AI canvas to create the video. That's my first viral video. And I used the AI canvas to do the video. And so that was the feature I used. Now, granted, I had used it for some other videos that didn't have as much reach, but this one did. And it was also because I was under the Creator Search Insights Ambassador Program. I went to it recently. I'm not under it anymore. That's why I went to the webinar. So I'm going to see if I can get back in it. But they do a little bit of boosting to your views. And so that particular video or photo post, it got, I think it just kind of caught wind a little bit. Like they boosted it a little bit, but I think it definitely had a life of its own and went a little bit further than what I think the boosting did. So with that, thank you so much, friends. So I do have a video of my first, I guess, viral worthy videos. I am getting more views to my other content. People are engaging, people are liking, and I'm engaging some of my other content. So it is a win. I'm going to say that to you all. Um, so I can't necessarily say it was because of the platform itself, but I do have a video that did well. It's a Creator Search Insights video. It did get a little bit of boosting through the promote feature from Creator Search Insights. So just, take it for what it's worth, but at the end of the day, use the tool. Make sure you're using it to understand more trends, maybe some keywords. They're going to be adding that a little bit more. You said I got a message that they were pushing out one of my picks because it was getting lots of engagement. Yes, yeah. So yeah, photos do well. It's something about photos on TikTok. I've had this happen to me once before. I had a video that it was a photo video that had done probably like 20,000 views on it, which was good. And wasn't boosted, nothing like that, but it was like 20,000 views on it. And then I've had some other photo videos that have done like 5,000, 3,000, and stuff. So I would say if I was to give a little tip, maybe do like a photo carousel. Like if you're doing like multiple photos and you have messages on them, they tend to do well. those videos or those type of posts, at least for me. And I don't know if that's across the board, and that's not all the time. I think anytime I do like 6 to 7 photos, I see those pick up a little bit more than the others. Okay. Let me go back here. So we did creative search insights. I'm gonna go to this home screen and I'm just gonna type in, we typed in the word fitness yesterday. So I'm gonna do that again as an example because we talked about keywords. So when you start typing in a keyword, you'll see different searches that pop up. These are trending searches. Okay. These are trending searches. That one's not trending. That's the one I used last time. So I'm gonna take that one off. Let's see. Oh, let me come back and say fitness, fitness again. And so here, now you can see things that are trending. These are trending words here. So you could decide with the arrows going on to the side, you'll see what's trending. Okay. And so you could pick a keyword that matters for your live stream and your audience. You want to make sure that what you're talking about in your live stream resonates with the people who are coming in. Clean my house and stop getting distracted. I'll be back. All right, friend. And so you want to make sure that you pick keywords that matter to your live stream. And so ultimately, in your process, you're doing that research before you go live. When I say things you must do, this is a must do. You want to pay attention to what people are searching. And so as you're talking, as you're saying the words that matter, those are the things that are going to make them come in. TikTok is paying attention to what you say and obviously what you're doing in your life. And they love the facial recognition. Okay. So you want to pay attention to that. Thank you so much, friends. Celebrating level 4 in the live. Demiri Creations, Demiri. And so Doremi. And so just make sure you're looking at those keywords. The other thing I tell you to do for like the 5 things you must do, you need to market your live. Do a live event. Make sure you share that out. Post some content relevant to your topic so people know you're going live with that topic. Hey, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for the daily heartbeat. New generation, welcome to the room as well. So you want to make sure you're doing that. You want to make sure that you are also so the live event, make sure that you're posting your page and you're posting your stories. How do you block people on your TikTok? Was on a panel and the people were named, oh, mean and nasty. Nobody wanted, nobody, nobody I want to see. Press the words. Thank you so much, Michaela. Thank you so much, New Generation and Daily Heart Me. Appreciate you both. Thank you all for the gift. And I appreciate it. If I didn't say hi or thank you, I appreciate it. Hob, it's a hoba. Thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it. You press the words on the screen. A screen pops up. It's mute to remove the words, block to remove the person, and you can report them. So mute, block, and report. So those features are there. I usually report first if it's something really bad. I'll report them first and then I'll mute and block. I don't remember how to post a story of my life. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. Greetings. How you doing, L Crown? Welcome to the room. Posting a story is simple. If you have a video on your page, like say here, you can click your 3 dots. You can scroll over. It says add to story, adds it to story. And if you have a live event, you can hit click here and you can, that live event feature here, it says live. It allows you to add it. If you already have it created, it will show up here. Okay. So I tell people to share it, to add that live event. And then you hit add to story. Thank you so much, Title Gifted, for the first time. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support. You're the title gift of the roses. Appreciate that. Amber, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Real Teresa, welcome. Thank you so much, friend. Um, the other thing I will tell you, we talked about gifting quite a bit. So 1, 2, 3, you want to add to your story, you want to post the content, live event, keyword search. 4, I want you to pay attention to your setup, your light, your sound, your internet. Make sure you've gotten the latest updates on the app. Okay. Apple requires update. Androids, apparently they don't. It does it automatically. But just make sure that you have the latest version of the app that you're doing. TikTok does updates weekly. All right. Had a great live yesterday. Had been wanted a superintendent to attend. Oh, you have a superintendent. Somebody attended. They attended as a guest, or when they were in the room. I love that. Regardless, that's awesome. Love you, Dr. Lisa. I have to record a reel. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate you, Kim. Thank you so much for your support. He came and invited his assistant superintendent to attend also. Nice, nice. Love that. Jose, welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. You say in the room. Nice. That's a win. That is a huge win. You should talk a little bit more about title gifters and the benefits of, you know what, you missed it. We were talking about that earlier. I started the live there. But essentially, the gift gallery, you definitely want people to become your title gifters because those are people you want to go back and support. You want to always support your title gifters. Can you say the first four again? Yes. So let me finish my thought on Gift Gallery real quick. So Gift Gallery resets every Sunday, Monday between midnight on Monday, and you have a new week. You get a report of the people who have been your gifters from the previous week. You want to make sure you're supporting your supporters. So if those people go live, you connect back with them, go to their live, and support them, and pay attention to what they gave, so you can make it at least comparable. Okay, it doesn't have to be the same exact gift, but something similar. You say you have to go. Thank you so much. I've learned that last night from live another live. I don't like that. You don't like what? The title gifter or what? Yeah. Which what part? Let me know what you don't like. Um, so let me know. You said this is my home. What happened? What happened, friend? I'm not sure what you meant. Um, like what you're about. What is yeah, what let me know what you meant by that. Um, in the meantime, let's see. The question about four. The first one I said, look up the keywords. Did you see me searching the keywords? We looked at Creator Search Insights. We also look at the home screen and search words and topics. You said I should have learned it here first. Whatever. Harold, get over yourself. Anyway, so when it comes to Bryn, thank you so much for the daily art. When it comes to your the first thing keywords, look up the words that matter for your live stream and your audience. So you want to say the words there. You laughing at him, don't laugh at him. Miles, he's a hot mess. He's like, I don't like that. I should learn that from here first. What? Anyway, Dreams, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. All right, friends. Thank you so much. When it comes to keywords, make sure you put the keywords for your live stream so it's for your audience. Also, make sure you do a live event to schedule out your live. And that way it holds you accountable as well as your guests can register or your viewers can register to attend and they get a reminder. Also, post content, add you said a little laughter. Add to your story, post content about your live so that people know you're going live. And then number four, I was saying make sure you're set up. And so this is where you would do on the setup screen, you could do audience control if your live is for a more mature audience, content disclosure if you're talking about your brand, maybe a sensitive topic that is for a more mature audience. Make sure that you are paying attention to your lights, your audio, your Wi-Fi, your updates to your app, so you have a strong connection. I said this the other day. I'm probably in a camp of saying that if your phone is older, you want to update your phone because streaming does take a lot of support. So close browsers. How you doing, friend? Close those browsers that are running in the background. If you were on the FB or the IG, make sure you swipe those things closed because that's not running in the background. Make sure that you are closing multiple browsers that you keep open. Because if you're like me, you look at something and keep it open. You go to the next page and add another page. And so close those browsers so that you don't have too many running. Make sure your phone is able to support strong Wi-Fi connections. If you have an outdated phone, I'm gonna say update your phone. You're gonna need your device to be updated. I this is a 13 Pro. I don't stream from this. I come to the live and watch that way, but I really don't stream. So I would almost tell you make sure your device is updated and ready to go. Maybe have a 14, 15 or above if you're iPhone. I don't know what the equivalent is for Android, but make sure it's at least only 3 to 4 years old, not like 5 to 7 years. So you might need to update your device. That's what I'm telling you. Are there practice sessions before you go live? I have never been live and I've been on TikTok forever. Yes, you could do a practice live. Thank you, Title Gift of the Roses. So Harold, people can compete for the title gifting. So our friend James KC just took over the title gifting for roses. So it's a little bit of a competition in the gift gallery. And people will see a gift, they become the title gifter. Obviously, the more expensive gifts, you don't see people battling as much for those. But the roses and the TikTok Your Live, you do see battles for that because it's not as costly for the coins. So you'll see competitions for that. And people try to be the title gifter by the end of the week. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for the countdown. So when it you said I will get it back. Don't worry, whatever. When it comes to the practice mode, on your settings screen, you can click practice mode. It'll give you a 30-second practice, and then the screen will pop up. Do you want to continue to practice or go live? You can continue to practice, click continue to practice, and it'll stay that way. You don't get all the features. It really is for you to pay attention to maybe your setup, your what you're saying, but you don't get all the features. Private live, what I call that, I call it a private live because you can change to who can watch the live. Currently, it defaults to everyone. You can make it only your friends or a specific person, and that's a way to go live and not nobody knows you're live, but you are live and you get all the features. Life After Cancer with Jess. Welcome to the room, friend. Bryn Saved by Grace. Thank you so much for being here as well. Appreciate you all coming through, supporting. So, yes, so that's a good way to do it. You said title gift on roses. Dax, does ending the week as a title gifter do anything? Or do you just get the bragging rights? I again I think it's the bragging rights for that. You get the recognition, you're the title gifter. People use that to determine where they send their support. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of that. So people become title gifters on purpose because they're like, well, you know what? I want to be part of the support train. So yeah, so people do that. Depends on the life host, depends on how they think about it. But yeah, it's mainly bragging rights. Um, does that count as time towards live? It does. You are live. You are officially live when you do that private live process. Not the practice mode, but the private you are because you're just changing. You said bragging rights. Yeah, it's mainly bragging rights. But again, like I said, some live hosts use that as a way to track who are their big supporters. And so they use that to say, okay, these are the people I want to go to their lives. I want to connect with them. I want to make sure I'm supporting them at a high level, depending on what gift they gave. You kind of have that documented. You can say, okay, here's what I'm gonna do for that person. So yeah, so it's a good way to get that. Now, not everybody does it tit for tat, but it is something to pay attention to. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm gonna get off shortly. I got 10 more minutes before I get off. Um, Our community just teared up. Jay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. No one should use the red box to send gifts. The red box? What is that? The roses? What is the red box? I suppose those that support me show up in my lives and give like their content, comment, etc. That's it. Yep. I think you're right in saying you're on a box on someone else's live that counts too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, when you're a guest, it counts that way. So as a guest, people can fill up your gift gallery. They sure can. And as a live host, those are the only way it can happen. Yep. The gift box, they should go to the gallery. Yes. Oh, you're saying the red box below. They shouldn't do the red gift box. They should just go to the gallery. That is a good idea. You said I got 10 minutes, 2 hours later. I know. Type blue in the chat. I know. We don't have, you know what? We have a few non-blue boxers. We did have it earlier, um, When are you back today? I'm back at 4 o'clock. I come back at 4 o'clock. Thanks. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Um, he said, who can do Service Plus and how to use? Service Plus is actually a really great feature if you have, okay, so I tell people if you have physical products, you want to sell those in TikTok Shop. If or as a creator or a live host, you want to put that in TikTok Shop. So you want to have a shop. But if you are if you have a service or a digital product or a product where you're referring them to maybe your other website for getting more information and access to you, you want to turn on Service Plus. All right. So Service Plus is this. You could use a pin card. Service Plus is this. I'm sorry, right here. This box here. If you click in that box, that arrow, that box with the arrow, that is Service Plus. So as you're using Service Plus, people can click that and you have what's called frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions. And so maybe someone's like, how do I do a one-on-one consultation? You can turn on, they can click that and they'll get a quick little response that says, here's how you book it. Or you can do this. You can do what's called a pin card. And with your pin card, with your pin message, people can click that message and send you an inbox. All this is operating through your inbox. So send you an inbox message saying that they're interested in your Service Plus, interested in a topic you're covering. Maybe you ask them to DM you. You can pin that and they can message you. Um, if you have, so for example, one of my creators, she has a book. It is a book you could purchase off the Zon. So y'all know what I'm talking about, the rainforest. You could go over there and then essentially she's promoting that through her Service Plus. Okay. So it is a physical product when you think about it, but it also is on another platform. You said I have a pen. What does that mean? Like a pen that you would pen? And that's something you offer? You said the heart me you're gonna hold. Okay, thank you so much, Diamond. Only go there to send go populars. Yes. Um And so, yeah, that's Service Plus. Yeah, so it's in the populars. Go to a gift box. It's in the populars. Gotcha. Service Plus pin box. So yes. So how do you get it, or do you said how you have it? So yeah, the Service Plus pin box. You when you set up your Service Plus, you have to actually click that area. You got to click that ask me question. Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys Service Plus real quick since I have a little time. Let me show it to you. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Let's see. Service Plus. So when you are on your live, you'll see TikTok Studio in your profile. You can see live and post. You'll see that side. Go to the live side. You can go to the post side too. And then you're going to go down to tools and resources. Tools and resources. I'm going to click that. Thank you, Dinky. Appreciate your friend. Oh, no, my accounts don't have it. Boo. Only this one does. Let me see. Oop, sorry about that. And anybody, if you want to put it in the chat real quick, if you're going live, put your time, your topic, and your time zone. Your topic, your time, and your time zone. Put that in the chat so we can see you. We can get you some recognition. If you're going live today, hey, Lady Esquire, you changed your name, Lisa. Look at you, friend. I love it. So here's my Service Plus. Has service, he said, I did. Service Plus bio right here where it says need a one-on-one consultation. When I pinned that, you guys saw that because that's the title of what that what this particular service is about. So I can click that, and there's different Service Plus bio pins you can create. And then I want to click that. I'm gonna click edit, and then it takes you through the frequently asked questions. And each of those have edit buttons. You have the three dots, and you can edit those. So, and then you want to go all the way down to the bottom, and it'll say the pin notice. And that's where you put the little message. So when I pin mine, I don't think it's going to work. Let me see if it works. You only can pin it every 3 minutes. Okay, so I can pin it again. That's where that verbiage comes from, where it says need one-on-one coaching, apply to live agency, send me a direct message now. So you see that verbiage here because that's the verbiage that's in this box here, the pin notice verbiage. And then you save it. You got to make sure you save. You do all that work, you don't save, it don't work. Okay, so you got to make sure you can edit and save. I'm going to push title gifter heavier in my room. Yes, that's a good idea. Make sure people know about it. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, Simply SP. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry. I got a little tired. I didn't have any coffee or tea this morning. I stopped drinking coffee, so I usually get tea in the morning for my caffeine boost. Time for a nap. It might be. It might be. I got a couple more minutes because I try to get to the hour, if not go over. I tell you guys all the time, you're live if you can make it at least 61 minutes. That's good. This is about to be 2 hours. All right. Yep, you said get some rest smiling. I know that's right. Definitely nap time. Y'all so funny. It's like, take you a nap, girl. But yeah, look here. I want you guys to make sure you're planning to go live. I didn't make this as celebratory if I want as I wanted to, and I didn't probably get a chance to talk about the motivational stuff I wanted to. Thank you, reclaim title, gifter of the roses. Appreciate you, friend. That's explaining why I can't get in the pin on my lives. Oh, because you didn't do it. It's like I can't get it because I ain't never created. But yes, friend, you gotta put the pin card. You gotta put that pin notice. That's how you do it. And then you can add multiple types of services that you want to offer. So I need to do another one just for the agency. I don't do that. I need to do one just for the agency so people can click that. You say reclaim only eligible for TikTok Live Studio. Oh, you can't do the live here? Reclaim joy? Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have the 50 followers yet. So get 50 followers. Yeah, you could do that today. Yeah. What you waiting? Thank you so much, friends, for the title gift of the roses. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate you all. Um, you said I didn't see the save button. Oh, you didn't see the save button. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely have to you have to save it. Thank you so much, Simply. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares and the populars, you all. I appreciate your support. Um, so what was I about to say? I didn't do as much celebratory stuff as I wanted to. I didn't talk as much about my year and a half, the significance. So I'll probably say that for the 4 o'clock, and I'll kind of talk a little bit more about, what does it mean to go live daily, twice a day for a year and a half? And what does it mean to continue to do this in a way that I love it? I love it. So I tell people at the end of the day, do it, stay consistent. It's starting to pay off big time. Like I said, I had the video that has 1.4 million views to it. I've gone live for a year and a half. I've hit over 25K followers. Really proud of that. I didn't see that coming. And so just recognizing that the consistency matters. My YouTube channel is doing better. I'm getting more engagement over there, more gifting. The ads are running, so that's helping. YouTube must be pushing me out because they're trying to make sure they get the ad revenue too. But yeah, all that matters. I just feel like I'll run out of stuff to talk about. No. I tell people to set their live up in segments. So your first 20 minutes is a segment, then 20 minutes, and then another 20 minutes. That's an hour. So go over an hour. And you're looking at what are you doing in the beginning? The beginning is the engagement. The middle part is your services and what you offer and what you're doing in your life, what you're talking about. So that's like the bulk of your topic. And then towards the end, that last segment is also engagement, but it's also making sure people know how they can get more information from you. Or you might set it up where you do something like when I do the shout out of who's going live, and you guys put that in the chat and I'm shouting you out. There's things that you're doing as part of your routine. All right. So yeah, you'll figure it out. I'll fix my account, Brent. You're doing great, Dr. Lisa. You're welcome. Thank you so much. It doesn't seem like I could get through that. Um, hazing portrait painting. painters, beggars for money, and people scamming. What you mean, Jill? Jill, was that an insult? Just let me make sure. Let me make sure before I laugh. I don't think that was an insult. It's like, is she talking about me? Let me make sure. I was like, no, I don't think you are, friend. But yeah, you got to change your what you're looking at. You got to change your algorithm. You may have to clear your cache, and you may also need to start doing different searches for your topics. Yeah, chill. So yeah, that's probably what you need to do. Topic search. All right, friends. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna get off. We did over our 2 hours. We're at 2 hours and 3 minutes. And serious, not you. I'm getting I'm getting them. It's ugly. Oh wow. Okay. Um, you said later. Thank you, Tracy. Um, yeah, definitely change up your live stream. Is this in your live or are you just scrolling through? I will tell you a board is helpful. Thanks, Petra. A board is really helpful. It helps to clarify who's in the room and who should be in your room. I shared earlier the keywords matter. Yeah, the keywords for your live stream is also important. Thank you all for being here. Claim your points. Go back up here and click to claim. A lot of blocking. Yeah. Well, I do too. But yeah, change up what you're saying. Yeah. So it's the words that you're trying to attract people for. Even if it's literally it's keywords, it's phrases. So when I get ready to go live, I say TikTok live, live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips, go live tips, live streaming tips, new hosts, new live hosts, beginner friendly live hosts. Tips. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm saying those words because I want the algorithm to catch what I'm talking about. So say the words that matter early in your life and maybe repeat that a few times throughout the live. All right. All right, my dear friends, thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, all the stickers, all the gifting. I so appreciate it. Just so to say for US and Canada multiple times. Yes. Yes, saying the words for the state. Yep. Say the words when you start. Yep. As soon as the countdown happens. For 3 months. Awesome. Is that true? Welcome, welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everything as well. So, so thank you all for the support. I will be back at 4 p.m. I tell you all the time. Remember, practice makes progress. You are not trying to be perfect. You're just simply trying to go live. Take care, friends. I appreciate you. Bye bye. You are appreciated. Thank you, friends. Bye bye. Take care. All right, my friends. Bye bye. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate you, friend. I didn't go for 10 more hours, two more hours. I stopped. I was like, let me get off. I got a little tired too. I was feeling low energy. I didn't eat really, so I felt low energy. So I was like, it's time to go. Time to get something to eat and boost myself. All right, my friends, y'all caught that all at the end of this live. I appreciate y'all being here too. Thank you, my YT